The First Lady of Song, the Queen of Jazz, the Ella Fitzgerald. She was one of the most influential jazz vocalists of the 20th century and a truly remarkable woman, and today we're telling her life story. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to Life Story and hit like on this video so the semi-sentient machines that run YouTube will recommend it to other people. We'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's do this. Ella Jane Fitzgerald was born on April 25, 1917 in Newport News, Virginia, USA. She had a challenging upbringing, growing up in poverty but with a deep appreciation of music. She listened to jazz recordings by Louis Armstrong, Bing Crosby, and the Boswell sisters. She loved the Boswell sisters' lead singer, Connie Boswell, later saying, "My mother brought home one of her records and I fell in love with it. I tried so hard to sound just like her." Ella's parents, William Fitzgerald and Temperance or Tempe Henry, both died when she was young. And when her mother passed in 1932, Fitzgerald moved to Harlem, New York to live with her aunt. Fitzgerald reportedly spent 1933 and 1934 singing on the streets of Harlem, as well as working as a lookout at a bordello and with a mafia-related numbers runner. But in late 1934, November 21st to be exact, Fitzgerald performed in one of the earliest amateur nights at the Apollo Theater. Her plan was to do a dance routine, but an earlier dance performance by the Edwards sisters intimidated her, so she decided to sing instead. The audience loved her, and she began to hone her singing skills. In 1935, Fitzgerald recorded her first hit, Love and Kisses, with the Chick Webb Orchestra. She soon became the lead vocalist of the band, and her collaboration with Webb produced several successful recordings, including A Tisket, a Tasket, which became her signature song. Throughout the 1940s and 1950s, Fitzgerald's career flourished. She recorded numerous albums showcasing her remarkable vocal range, improvisational skills, and mastery of scat singing. Her collaborations with legendary jazz musicians like Duke Ellington, Louis Armstrong, and Count Basie further solidified her status as a jazz icon. Fitzgerald's voice was characterized by its purity, clarity, and agility, allowing her to effortlessly navigate through various styles, from swing and bebop to ballads and blues. Her rendition of jazz standards like Summertime, Mac the Knife, and Embraceable You are celebrated as some of the finest recordings in jazz history. Ella Fitzgerald's impact on music transcends generations. She broke racial barriers in the entertainment industry, becoming one of the first African-American women to achieve mainstream success as a jazz vocalist. Her influence extended beyond jazz, inspiring countless singers across genres. In addition to her musical achievements, Fitzgerald was also a philanthropist and a humanitarian. She supported various charitable causes throughout her life, including organizations focused on children's welfare and education. On the personal side, Fitzgerald was married twice, or maybe 3 times. In 1941, she married Benny Cornegay, a convicted drug dealer and dock worker. That marriage was annulled in 1942. Then in 1947, she married famous bass player Ray Brown. They divorced in 1953. And then, in 1957, it was reported that she had secretly married Thor Einar Larsen, a young Norwegian. But he got in trouble with the law and was sentenced to 5 months hard labor, and he disappeared from Fitzgerald's life. Back to music. Fitzgerald continued to perform and record well into her later years, despite facing health issues. She received numerous accolades and honors throughout her career, including 13 Grammy Awards. In 1987, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honor in the United States. Ella Fitzgerald passed away on June 15, 1996, but her legacy endures. She's remembered as one of the greatest vocalists of all time, with a voice that continues to captivate audiences around the world. Her recordings remain timeless classics, ensuring that her influence on music will never be forgotten. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, let us know by hitting that like button. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe too, and leave a comment. Lastly, check out Life Story on Instagram, Facebook, and X. We've got the links in our profile. Okay, see you soon.